counting down to first pitch in Minneapolis. The White Sox and the Twins are coming up next. First opened back in 2010, there's a shot of Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the Central leading Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with you for this AL Central Division matchup. Alongside are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's begin by taking a look at what's led us to Game 3 of this 4-game set.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the series on the road. You see there, these guys have come in and taken the first 2 games of this 4-game set. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now, and it's obviously showing in their results.
Aaron Hicks is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. J.B. Shuck will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. And underway this afternoon as the first pitch is hit on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Melky Cabrera will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak. Hit sharply past the mound and on into center field for a 1-out single. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Jose Abreu will stand in for the first time now, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. The Dozier for 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Danny Santana will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And that's in there for strike 1. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
And it's been a great start to this road trip. They'll do fine. So they're exceeding that number and then some.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Jordan Schaefer will stand in now, and he's certainly one to be wary of as you see the numbers there. Scorching hot these past 10 ball games. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
And one thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Corey Hunter will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We've played an inning. No score. Adam LaRoche will start us off in the 2nd inning, and I believe, Steve, patience ought to be the watchword here.
Yeah, down on 3 pitches in the 1st inning. That's making life a little too easy for him out there.
Swing and a miss as LaRoche finds himself in a quick 0-2 hole here. Eric, these Twins as they take the field here this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
When you're looking at trying to get out of a funk like this, it always helps when you can hand the ball over to a veteran starter that's been through this before. And luckily for them, they're going to be able to do that here.
Now here's the first pitch. Avisail Garcia is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 1-1 is hit sharply back up the middle, and it's going to get on into center. It's a base hit.
Okay.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Alexi Ramirez will get his first shot now, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. One there on the first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Oswaldo Arcia will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Trevor Plouffe will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 coming. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Brian Dozier will stand in for the first time, and he's seen that average climb during his current 7-game hitting streak. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Garcia is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Now here's the first pitch. Connor Gillespie swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. So with the leadoff man on base, let's take a look at our daily feature here. This date in baseball history. Giovanni Soto will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. First pitch coming. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he thought to bunting here with the number 8 hitter up there.
Well, I'm more of a National League guy, so I'd maybe think about it. But in the American League, you just don't see it used all that often.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Now the 2-0 home. Got him swinging 2-0, but he missed. Ready with the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Pause, now the pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Number 7 will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch on the way. Now a bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. And this is thrown on by Suzuki, so the sacrifice is a good one.
You might have thought for a split second there that he was going to go after the lead runner over at third base. But instead, he stops and decides not to risk it and takes that sure out at first.
Stepping in now, J.B. Shuck. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Melky Cabrera will dig in. He singled his first time around. And here's the first pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. White Sox pick up just the one. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 1 and the Twins nothing. Kenny Vargas will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
They're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall.
Oh, those are the kind of hits that'll snap you out of any kind of slump that you've been in. This ball is absolutely waffled right there. It's a much better swing than he's shown in these past few games, and he's going to pull into second with a nice little wall ball double.
He's set, now the pitch. Fouled straight back. A runner at second, nobody out. He's ready, now the pitch. Fastball, got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone. Aaron Hicks digs in at the plate. Here's the first offering. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Sometimes when you're throwing 95 miles an hour, you can make a mistake and get away with it. Here, he just can't get on top of this one and winds up popping it up.
Danny Santana is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. This ball's grounded foul. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. 2-2. Now a hard liner toward short. This won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Jose Abreu stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Adam LaRoche will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First offering on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
First pitch coming. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a hard hit ball, but Santana there to take it in. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning.
Leading off the 4th inning, center fielder
Jordan Schaefer is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And he takes strike 3 called on the 3rd. Will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch to him. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The relay throw. And it's in time as he's out at 3rd as the good relay gets him. Oswaldo Arcia will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Connor Gillespie will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
third baseman Connor Gillespie.
Here's the first offering. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
Well, the pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Now here it comes. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. A chance here for Dozier at second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Giovanni Soto will stand in. He drew a base on balls his first time. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Pitch on the way. Bouncing ball back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Oh, pretty flashy with the leather right there. This is all the way over on the second base side of the bag. And if he decides to leave this one for the second baseman, forget about it. It's a base hit.
Number 7 will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. but they lead it 1-0. Trevor Plouffe will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this.
Not a lot to get excited out there on the mound. He's cut right.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he will make it there with 2 bases to kick off the home fifth. Brian Dozier will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Well, that's just a really nice job right there. After the leadoff double, I don't care who the next guy is, he has to, at the very least, make a productive out. And that's a good job right there as he gets his man to third, now with just 1 out.
Kenny Vargas comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. In there, no balls and a strike. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. Comes set, now the pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. A stab, and he's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. It remains 1-0. J.B. Shuck will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the line.
And he reaches for 1 out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Melky Cabrera will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
That swung on and lifted down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, a lot of switch hitters like to use the whole field, and this guy's no different. And he just sprays this thing the other way, and he's got himself a 1-out single.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce 1 foul for the first strike. From the stretch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Grounded, foul.
Come on, Twins.
Pause, now the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A big pitch here, 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. 2-2 pitch on the way. He goes the other way, and this one's going to split the gap for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from second. And he will score as well. And they've pushed the lead up to 3-0 now.
Well, he'd been able to get that pitch by him earlier in the game. Not this time. He's all over it here, and he's going to bring home a couple on the 2-run double.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Ricky Nolasco. The new pitcher set to take over, the hard-throwing right-hander Blaine Boyer. Avisail Garcia is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Now the 1-2. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
The shortstop, number 10,
Alexi Ramirez will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And he is in there. He waits. Now the pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Here he comes on 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Connor Gillespie waits on deck. Here it is. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Connor Gillespie will step in, a ground out victim his last time. First pitch coming. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
1-1 pitch on the way. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. A 2-1 offering. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Aaron Hicks will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Now batting.
Danny Santana will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. He's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident with every passing batter.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-1. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. White Sox on top in this one, but before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6.
Pitching for the Twins, number 50.
New pitcher coming on now as they'll hand it off to Casey Fien here. Giovanni Soto is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And this will be fouled away. The pitch. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single. Number 7 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th.
And the rich keep getting richer. 2 straight hits to start the inning, and now they can really look to salt this one away.
J.B. Shuck will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Now the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Schaefer is right there, 1 down. Melky Cabrera will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. He's set, now the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Corey Hunter will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Designated hitter, Corey Hunter.
And a ball 1-0.
This is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Welcome home, Torii Hunter. Boy, who says this guy's on his last legs? He absolutely drilled this baseball. And he looks every bit as good as he did way back in his rookie year with the Twins. When was that, 97? Man.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Trevor Plouffe will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 1-1 on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does. So quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right. So we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Shuck is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Brian Dozier will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. It appears safe to say now that that man right there has turned things around from his last start.
That's a great sign, too, of exactly what you need to do. You have to have a short memory out there. But you're right. He's pitching with a lot more confidence.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. Jose Abreu will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. First pitch coming. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. Vargas is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a 1-pitch out to begin the 8th. Adam LaRoche will step in. He doubled home a couple his last time. First pitch on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. Avisail Garcia will dig in. He singled his last time around. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Oh, and he misses it. Alexi Ramirez will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes, 2-1. To 2-2 now. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he does have a base open, so he doesn't have to give in on 3-2.
The 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Kenny Vargas will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. And that misses, ball one. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Now the pitch. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him, a base hit.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment, delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. He's set. Now the pitch. Ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Swung on and hit in the air to left. And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. Now, he's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Ramirez for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Brian Dunsing come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Connor Gillespie is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The next pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Giovanni Soto will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. And here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Number 7 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now here's the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here's the pitch. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Now here's the pitch. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Here comes the 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Yeah, still looking for that put-away pitch. Hasn't gotten him to offer any of the last 3.
Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. The next 3-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they're in front 4-0. Danny Santana will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Now the pitch. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Shuck is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. Jordan Schaefer will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. First pitch is shot right back up the middle and on into center field.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
Torrey Hunter comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Out of play. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Oswaldo Arcia will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. From the belt, kicks and deals. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and the Twins cut the lead now to a 4-2 score. Trevor Plouffe is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Boy, no messing around here in this ninth inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitching. That's usually a fastball.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so we may be getting just a little bit tired.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes Robin Ventura now out of the White Sox dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. David Robertson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Brian Dozier is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Foul back. Here's another 1-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Good work here out of the bullpen, and he's into double digits now. That's his 10th save here on the season.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was...